That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what else maybe he's got hidden down here. In fact, actually, that strut looks pretty weak. What happens if we knock that out? Oh, we are on fire, folks. Our reactor is not happy. We're clearly going to lose this match. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Maybe, just maybe, folks. But I think we're probably gonna get smoked. But you guys get the idea, right? That's the whole point of this, is to give you an idea of what it is we're playing today, what it is we've got going on. Bear with me while we continue to lose. Oof, that was painful. There we go. We got a little stability here now, huh? So our opponent, on the upside, does not seem to know how to repair, which I kinda dig. Except for he just blew that up. That's not okay. We'll put some doors. Armored door. About right there. Now see, that was supposed to be an armored structure. So I screwed up there. Alright, let's try this again. We're going to put an armored door. Maybe. Let's take a shot. So we're going to go ahead and give up the ghost on this game. As I said, really the whole idea is to show you guys these games and give you an idea of what it is that we think is cool out there. So you guys have seen this. I think we're all good. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out. But you guys get the idea. Fort's pretty cool game. Worms with StarCraft. You got some RTS. It's side. There's some people that argue the RTS. I think that's because of the camera angle. Traditionally, an RTS is going to be a top-down rather than your 2D side version. I think that's a little narrow-sighted. But still, great game. So I'll tell you what, you guys have got a good feel for that. Thank you for looking at my desktop here. Now, a few weeks ago we talked about Feria. I love this game. I love this game. I don't get to play it enough. So let's go ahead and fire this up. For those of you not familiar with Feria, to me, this is what a computer-run card game should be. It mixes aspects of TCG with CCG with tabletop board gaming. You get a very, I'm kind of skipping through a lot of stuff here as you watch. You get a very good feel of kind of a Catan meets any CCG out there. I don't want to compare it to Magic because it's not that competitively aggressive. Not to say it's not competitive, but anyway, so just to give you an idea, for those of you who haven't seen this game, you do build your own decks, you earn cards in various ways, you can spend money, you can, whatever. I have a couple of decks here pre-built. I want to show you a single player until Jason gets here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. You can see you've got solo, you've got battle, which is your PvP or one-on-one. Pandora, kind of cool. A lot of games are going to this. Sort of a ladder match. You do have to unlock coins to play in Pandora. Oh, and it's, for those of you familiar with TCGs, it's a blind draw type system. I'm already in the middle of one, otherwise, you know what? Let's go ahead and play that. So basically what happens is you're given a selection of 3 cards, you pick the card, you move on to the next 3 cards. You do that until you've got a deck built out. This way nobody has a pre-constructed deck that they're coming into this with. So we're going to go ahead and play. I don't really remember what I picked. It looks like we've got a combination of some fire with some forest type cards. Now where these come into play, again for those of you who haven't played this game, the card types, I think Jason's here, the card types, whether it be forest or mountain or whatever, represent not a mana type. Mana is a little bit different in this game. We're going to redraw this. That would be Jason / Vidcon for anybody that can see behind me.
So, streaming already?
Yep, we are streaming live, and I just brought up Feria. We did a little forts. Just kind of showed it to people.
Yeah, like the sea forts. You said it was like, what now?
It's Worms meets StarCraft.
Worms, huh? Okay.
I think you'll like it, but
I haven't played Worms in forever.
We'll play that afterwards. But so yeah, so we're doing a ladder match right now.
Nice.
Lands and mana are 2 different things. Lands represent where you can play your cards. Let's see what I can explore. So we can throw out 2 prairies right now. 1 prairie right now. So you can see on the corners of our cards here, it's got a number representing the land type. So we have to have that number of lands before we can actually play these creatures. Since we only have 1, we'll go ahead and boom.
Yeah, I know, I see.
And we'll end our turn so that our opponent doesn't have to wait for us.
Make him wait.
Mana is actually represented over here, so you have to have not only enough mana to play the card, you also have to have the correct number of lands to play a card. You can see we're building towards these little wells in the corner. Those give you additional mana generated per turn. Pretty straightforward. Vid's already going to make fun of me for losing because he knows that's probably going to happen. I'm going to have to build over here. Cool.
Still pretty early.
True. So now that we've got a creature there that's going to draw from the mana well, we'll get an extra mana generated on our turn. I believe it generates 2 per turn, or 3 per turn, actually.
You get 3 fairy a turn, plus any additional wells you're next to.
Truth. For those of you who don't know, haven't visited us before, I do vape, which is why we have the mature rating. Tobacco is bad, kids. Don't smoke, don't do it. But if you have to, go with a vape. I have 2 vapes here, so if you see them change out, don't be
Pretty
surprised.
common on Twitch, man. I've seen lots of streamers vaping.
It's the cool thing to do. You can do 0 nicotine. I don't know why you would, but I smoked for longer than I care to admit. So what I'm going to do is sneak up this guy's side here and see if I can steal this mana well from him. Although I kind of like that right there. We're going to see about playing Hellfire this turn. We have enough to do it, so we may as well. Alright, so we don't have any forests out yet, so I'm going to go ahead and put a forest there, and then we're going to Hellfire.
Sure.
Oh, no thanks, man.
Red gummy too. I don't know if you have some still, but
You know I always keep a 6-pound bag of gummy bears, bro. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward game. We've built our deck. We're just trying to move
we
forward.
can do a 1v1. That way we can both talk on both sides of it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Although I don't know if you can. Can I transmit my screen to you? For you to okay.
I checked into that. There's an add-on app we'll have to add later.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't even see if anybody's following us right now. Our lovely assistant Kenzie is in the other room watching. Normally I would have something set up so that I could watch too, but didn't quite get there today. Feel free to ask us anything while we're sitting here hanging out playing games, even if it's, you know, about our cool little toys that are on camera. Again, the strategy here, you can see this guy's kind of taken a quick strategy. He's trying to come right up the middle. If he brings his land straight to me, he can start throwing creatures down in my face. I don't like this idea. I want to kill that. So now down here you can see we can actually play multiple different types of lands. One of the benefits to using plains is you can play 2 rather than just 1. So we're going to go ahead and kind of block this off. I'm going to move a Flame Spitter right here. That's going to let us do 1 damage to an enemy. Boom. Yes, there was a point to that. Just go with me on it.
Looks like there's 2 other people.
Cool. Thank you, Jason. Jason/Vidkun. I will either call him Vid, Jason, or Douche. Usually Douche. It's just kind of a thing.
Hey, you know, we do it both ways. So. I'll post it on my Facebook real quick if that's cool with you.
Yeah. You can actually, if you want to share from mine, that's cool.
I'm sharing your channel.
Sweet. Again, we are on Facebook under Republic of Geek. We try to stream every Saturday at about 1 p.m. Mountain Time because I do live in Colorado. It just kind of works out. We always appreciate you guys joining us, chiming in. Ooh, Earthcraft. Sweet. So we're going to go ahead and use this, and let's create... We need another forest. So let's drop a forest here, and drop a forest there. Cool. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do that. Bang, harangue. Nice. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, our opponent hasn't joined up with us yet. Now he has. We're going to get 4. Now the nice thing is with these Imperial Guards, you notice they don't have a land type associated. That means we can put them on a plane. Because they're taunt, if they're adjacent to an enemy creature, that creature cannot move away.